Hey, what's up, vets? Markel here, back with another video. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. With that being said, I want to answer some questions that were left behind, and let's go ahead and get started. So on the first question that I got came from Mr. Collins. This is the latest question. This was involving the Supreme Court case that they made a decision on today regarding a sailor who was honorably discharged from 1981. He didn't file his disability claim till 9 years after he got out. And they took this all the way to the Supreme Court because he's trying to get those 9 years from when he got out of service to where he is now because of his PTSD, or no, they said psychological condition, okay? And it was turned down, okay? 9-0. Basically, they elaborated that Congress did not intend for veterans to get back pay from the time that they got out to when they file. According to the Supreme Court, Congress intended for veterans from the date that they file to get their back pay from that starting date that you put a claim in, okay? So it was a 9-0 ruling to uphold the decision that was already granted prior to when he filed his case. Okay, now I did put an article in the community page. Let me turn this down because I keep getting calls. I did put an article in the community page where you guys can read up more about it and get more familiar with the case. But Mr. Collins asked my opinion on this. There's no way they were going to approve that. Do you guys realize how much back pay they would have to pay every veteran? There are some veterans who didn't file for like 30 years till they got out. That would be 30 years of back pay going all the way back to the date of their last date of service. There's no way they're ever going to approve that because that's way too much money the government would have to pay out. So that's no way that's ever going to happen. Okay, moving to the next question. So someone else wanted to know my opinion on travel pay versus telehealth. Which one would I choose if I moved back to the States? I'm going with telehealth. Because with telehealth, I don't have to deal with anyone. I don't have to deal with checking in. I don't have to deal with traffic. I don't have to deal with getting up. I mean, I can take that telehealth call straight in bed. I don't have to make a move. If I don't feel good, I got the iPad right there. They send the link. I click on, boom. I'm still in bed. They can see me naturally as I am, in pain and everything else with telehealth. Versus me trying to get up, my caregiver helping me get in the shower, get dressed, get out the door, get in the car, deal with traffic, get to the VA. First, try to find somewhere to park at the VA, get parked, get out, go in, stand in line, wait to get checked in, have a seat, and then sit there, go past my appointment time just to see a doctor for 10, 15 minutes, go back out the door, fight the traffic, get back home. Which one sounds easier to you? So in my opinion, if I'm moving back to the States, I'm always going to do telehealth. I'm not dealing with any of that stuff going at the VA. The only time I'm going to go is if I have to for like blood draws or x-rays, MRIs, something like that. Other than that, I choose to do telehealth. Okay, that's what I would do. Okay, and then the last one where these are veterans who are less than 100%. And they're struggling. So they're like, okay, man, I've been going to my VA appointments. I get there, I spend my money for gas with the car, but I don't even have money to get something to eat. I can't even go to the little canteen there. Is there someone at the VA that can help me, because I gotta wait several days to get my gas money or whatever it is, because I'm not familiar with how the travel pay works, because I haven't been in that system in a long time now. So someone who is currently in travel pay, who's still receiving travel pay, if you can leave a comment below letting people know how quickly, or is there another way you can get your travel pay quicker, please leave it below. But I would say this, for those of you who are a lower percentage, you're struggling, that might be your only source of income, okay? Find your social worker. Every veteran has a social worker. You may have never met him or her, but you have a social worker. Your social worker in situations like that can either send you to the cafeteria with a voucher, and that voucher will pay for you to have a meal, or if you're with your spouse, for you and your spouse to have a meal. or they'll sometimes give you a voucher to go to the canteen to get some stuff out of there as well. Now, if you're struggling with housing, you're struggling with bills, again, talk to your social worker. Your social worker has contacts throughout the community in whatever city you're in that can possibly help you with those situations. That's what your social worker is there for, to help. Whatever issues that you have that you can't talk to with your psychiatrist and your doctor is something beyond their control that they can't help you with financially, go to your social worker. Your social worker will be able to help you guys out with a lot of different things and point you in directions of a lot of different avenues that you can take in order to get help. Okay, so never forget that, man. If you're going to your VA appointment, you're struggling, like your 30, 40, 50, 60, 70% is your only income source. You're hungry, you got no gas, you're trying to figure out how you're gonna do all this, start with your social worker. Your social worker is gonna help you a little bit right then and there, but then they should offer you information or point you in the right direction to get you even more help, okay? But that's gonna be it for this video, man. Hey, I appreciate everybody watching as always. And until the next time, guys, I am out. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your day.
All my black Barbies, they come round and love me. It's like I got on Playboy like my name was. All my black Barbies come around and love me. It's like I got on Playboy like my name was Cardi. All my black Barbies, they come around and love me. It's like I got.
I know you don't love me like you say that you do.
All my black Barbies, they come around.
I know you don't love me like you say you do.
All my black Barbies, they come round and love me. It's like I got